Hello all out there. You guys haven't saw me set. You guys haven't seen me set, you know. So this is me setting. I went and got my color, my roots touched up today. So I have a set. I didn't get my hair done. I didn't want to get my hair done. I just wanted that. So anyway, my first, I love smoke. It and it's already, this is Ben. Okay. He's the holder of the smoke. And he is already smoking. I mean, the smoke is already jamming. Okay. This is my first who you are, your destiny for a 15-year-old. And I love that she wants to know her destiny. And I love that she wants to get a reading. But before I just do different readings, I want to let her know her destiny first. Okay? Because that's so important. And we find out your destiny by using your birthday. Okay? Once we use your birthday, you get a card. And she is the 10 of clubs. And then I'll explain what that means. Okay? The smoke agrees. Mental accomplishment. That's what your card is called. Mental accomplishment. And the reason why I love that. I love that. So I already know that a lot of things that you do is mentally sound. It's up here first, and you may not even talk a lot to especially the people that you don't know, because everything happens here first. Okay? I'm just picking that up. The Tenor Club is a very independent person, right? Regardless of sex or gender, they will act as though they are a king or a queen. The females have masculine minds and natures, and all want complete and unrestrained freedom to do what they choose when they choose to do it. I love that, because that's why you wanted the reading at such a young age. You saying, I need to know myself. Look at that. Okay. The 10 of Clubs have come full circle in their quest for knowledge. They have a powerful mind and a consuming desire for more knowledge that makes them progressive and usually very successful. In this life, they must learn to regain the control over their mind, which has developed somewhat of a life of its own. Many 10 of Clubs complain of having trouble sleeping because of the endless chatter of their marvelous mental equipment. So if I'm suggesting, if you do that, contact me so I can give you, and we can discuss, and I can give you some meditations to listen to while you're sleeping, because that'll help you, because it's that subconscious. Okay? The best path back to self-mastery is to direct the mind into right motives, higher principles, and hard work. They need to work hard and keep busy to be happy. The 3 of Hearts in Mars makes for emotional restlessness and undecidedness about their choice of occupation, which can be a strain on relationships and hold them back from achieving their highest ambitions. So this is awesome, because you're only 15. So right now, you're just learning how to be a productive citizen. So you're not even really worried about your occupation, but this is something that you know. So that's when you can goal set, and things like that. And then that'll help you. So you won't even go through that. Okay, because you already ahead of the game. The 3 of Diamond challenge card also bears this out and tells us that they will be doing much experimenting as they work to find out what really satisfies them, which is fine because you're young. So you already know this. You already know that that's going to take a part in your life. So don't stress about it. You know, the Jack of Diamond, Spade, Karma card can be a blessing or a curse depending upon how it is manifested by the 10 of clubs person. So we're going to look at that. That'll be our next thing that we look at, so we can find out how it can be a blessing for you instead of a curse. Okay. It is the card of the actor, but also the thief and the spiritual initiation. The potential is there for great success in the arts, involvement with spiritual subjects, and study, but also for using their gifts in a less than honest way. The strong desire for spiritual wisdom and study of spiritual philosophies will bring contact with many uplifting groups and will increase their enjoyment of life. That smoke went right here. Okay, so you gotta get in contact with some spiritual groups. Their greatest fulfillment will come through work that allows them some freedom and expression of their creativity. The greatest challenge lies in making up their mind about which way to go or what it is that will satisfy them. It's late. Some of the 10 of clubs issues concerning relationships. Being so independent, powerful, and creative, the 10 of clubs usually has some difficulty in establishing a long-term relationship. You only 15. Look at Madonna, Barbara Streisand, and Shirley MacLaine as perfect examples of this. The ones who realize the success potential of their card may just be better off being single and admitting that right up front. However, there is an undeniable thirst for love, and love has its own truth with which they must contend. Love always wants more of itself, and it wants more intimacy, which brings greater pleasure and feelings of union. For most people, this requires making a commitment, and this is where the 10 of clubs has the challenge. It is either them or their partner who cannot make a choice to have just one person. 10 of clubs, regardless of their sex, gender, have such strong career and work drive that few, if any, will sacrifice this for the sake of a personal relationship. So basically, it's like you're not going to take a personal relationship over a job. Green. The 10 of clubs, regardless of their gender, that ones that do find satisfaction in marriage manage to maintain their careers while their husband or wives take care of the domestic responsibilities. I like that. The female 10 of clubs, because the queen of clubs is their Saturn position of their life path, have some emotional issues and make it difficult to achieve any depth of intimacy with their partners. So that's something that you can work on because you're only 15, so you know about that. You know that that's going to look at that. You know that that's going to be something that comes up in your life. So you already know that. You know what I'm saying? So you can handle that earlier. That combined with their highly independent and willful natures often precludes marriage and long-term relationships. Usually the 10 of club has a short attention span when it comes to personal relationships. The threes and Mars and Pluto make them variety prone and like to change frequently. They have the desire to experience many different relationships or multiple relationships at the same time. It is important to realize that the Ten of Clubs can have whatever they want in personal relationships. The King of Spade in their Venus position tells us that they, more than any other card in the deck, can become the master of their emotions and basically choose whatever they want in romance and marriage. It is mostly a matter of interest and personal commitment that separate those who have successful marriages from those who don't. For the most part, the world is theirs for the taking. So that doesn't mean that you won't have a successful marriage. Like I said, you are learning this at 15. Okay, so it's like you're getting ahead of the game on this. Generalities between the personality cards and connections. So the Ten of Clubs, women are usually attracted to men of power or high standing, especially males of the Spade suit. The men should avoid women of their own suit, as it is likely to be a heavy karmic relationship with a great price or burden. Ten of Club females don't get along with other club females. Ten of Club females are very difficult for most heart males, though diamond males receive some blessings from them. Okay, so when you say, cousin, I need you to run this baby. I need you to run this man. I need you to understand. I need to understand who he is and what he's doing. Okay. Now, the Ten of Clubs quest for the right occupation. Okay, so this is telling you something about the right occupation. Most Ten of Clubs people are somewhat restless in both their love life and their career ambitions. Remember that tens are much like aces. The ace is a 1 and the 10 is a 1 with a 0. But the 10 has some additional factors that make them even more restless, such as the 3 of Hearts in Mars and the 3 of Diamond Pluto card. Not only that, but their card sits in the crown line of the grand solar spread alongside the 8 of Diamonds and the King of Spades. All the cards that are very independent by nature, but the 10 of Clubs is the most restless of them all. The 3s in their life spreads make them inquisitive. They want to try out different sorts of things. This same 3 energy can bring great indecision over their choice of occupation and romantic partners. Florence Campbell, co-author of Sacred Symbols of the Ancients, says that more than any other card in the deck, the Ten of Clubs has a need to establish what is their choice of occupation if they are ever to know any success or satisfaction in their lives. Being such an independent and powerful person can actually be a handicap in this area. It is kind of like being a kid in a candy store. There are so many options that it becomes overwhelming. There are many successful Ten of Club people in the world, and among them we find one common thread. They all know what their life work is and are committed to doing it. And that smoke came right on over here. Of all of the cards in the deck, the Ten of Clubs have some of the greatest potential for success. Ooh, Barbara Streisand, Diana Ross, she was in my mind earlier today. Madonna, Kim Basinger, Luciano, and Shirley MacLaine are all 10 of Clubs, just to mention a few. All it takes is a commitment to one path for this success to materialize. I have been asked many times by 10 of Clubs people the same question: what sort of work should I do? So many of them have this internal question that seems to plague them, as is the one insurmountable block that keeps them from the success that they know is their birthright. It almost appears that there are two kinds of 10 of Club people: the successful ones who have made a commitment to some direction in their work, and the unsuccessful ones who haven't. The solution for the ones who are still asking the internal question is to just get started doing something and make success of it. The question of what should we do in our work can often become an excuse to not do anything. If the Ten of Clubs just gets started being a success at what they are already doing, chances are that it will lead them to the realization of what sort of work would be most fulfilling for them. Usually this work will involve a lot of creative expression and the dissemination of knowledge to others. It also involves them becoming a leader in some way. These are the natural traits of the Ten of Clubs. This is one of the most creative cards in the deck. Creative people need outlets for personal expression as well as some variety. They detest monotony and boredom. An occupation that has many dimensions to it and allows for a lot of creativity or expression is the one best suited for a Ten of Clubs. They also have a thirst for knowledge that often leads them to love for books. Okay, now I also want to see with what's going on with you at the present time. So I'm going to look into exactly your year this year so far. Okay, you are a 10. Ton, 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 ton. You a club. You a club girl. Yeah. 10. So let's get to the 10s. Let's get to the tens. So I think that really was I think that was really great for you. Because like I said, I love that you are only 15. And so that this is going to help you really, stay the course and get things going earlier. So I suggest that you find out something that you like now, start your business right now, because I really feel like it's going to manifest. Okay. All right. So you said that you're 15. I'm going to go to your Pluto. Hey, girl, listen to what I just told you. Because I am a queen of diamond, and I went to your Pluto, and that's what they said, that you may have some things going on. So your Pluto card is a queen of diamond, and the result of what's going on in the Pluto is a 9 of hearts. So I'm gonna write that down. So I'm going to tell you so I won't forget, and I don't have to turn back in the book. Queen of diamonds, and then 9 of heart, 9 of heart, 9 of heart. Queen of diamonds, 9 of heart. I'm a queen of diamonds, that's why I got excited. And I know that's money. And I just told you before I read that, start you a business. You need to figure out what you like, okay, and do that. You start it. Even if it's this, we can work online together, and I tell you what to do, and you get popping, girl. You get popping, okay? But Queen of Diamonds, and we're looking for the Pluto. All right, this year you are concerned about money in a big way. This powerful card tells that you will be transformed this year to somehow attain the prosperity you desire while not being swayed by the lure of money for its own sake. Either you find yourself overspending it and leaving yourself broke, or you are really wanting to have more success in all your business and financial enterprises. The Queen of Diamonds is the card of the woman of expensive taste who loves the display of wealth and luxury. However, she often spends beyond her means. Her gift is that she has a great business head and knows how to successfully run a business. She can smell a good deal also. Consider that this year you are trying to adopt or simply deal with some of her characteristics in an important way while you work hard to create more money. See if you are not also tempted by your own values. Major transformations may be in store for you during this process. Your result card will tell you more about the challenge or point to someone who is directly involved in it. The affirmation for this, I want you to write this down. And this is what you say in the morning. I am transformed in my service capacity. I am transformed in my service capacity that deals with finances and business. I learn to love and nurture others by sharing higher values with them. Okay? So I'm excited about that. And then 9 of Hearts. What is your result card? Now turn right to the 9s, girl. But I think, 9 of Hearts is first. All right. So we go to the result card. The next result of this year's efforts is likely to be the ending of one or more of your significant relationships. You may sense that these are coming to an end this year, and you may even sense that these are coming to an end this year, and you may even want this, knowing that it will be your own good. The 9 of Hearts mean letting go of personal attachments to people. As you let go of certain people, you will be magically transformed to a higher level of awareness and led to a new beginning in your personal relationships, whereby, you see that smoke? So whoever it is, let them go. New people. You will attract new people who are much better for you in this new place that you have arrived at in your life. Look at that. That smoke coming directly over here. Your Pluto card will tell you who or what is involved. So basically, you need, like I said before I read this, you need to figure out what type of business you want to run. You need to start you a business. And that's what you need to focus on, because while you focusing on the business, the people that's going to help you, or the people that you're going to attract, those are the people that you need around you. The people that was saying, girl, come on, let's go do this, they ain't for you. Okay? Now, I'm going to let this resonate with you first. We will discuss this. So, young people, if this is what you will want to do, you contact me through my inbox, and because this was going to help you get you. If you're young like this, that means you already will have these things playing a part in your life, and so you will already know these things, and and you'll be able to get on the other side of it. You see what I'm saying? It's going to let you know at a young age, and then you will already be a little bit ahead of the game and more successful. I love that smoke. I love you. 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 And I'm clapping. I'm sending you all that energy to get that business started. Come on, get that business started. Get it started. Talk to me about it. We can talk about it. We can do all those things so you can make sure that you are getting on the right path and successful. Your spirit was calling out to do a reading for a while, okay, and you've been wanting to do it, and that is why. Stop putting off this business. You already got it set in mind, okay? You've been thinking about it. Now put it down on paper and let's get it started. Okay, and because you got that money to make, girl. You got that money to make. All right, I love you. Bye.